You're listening to the Westminster Canterbury Tales podcast, creating community to foster joy and well-being. Thanks for listening.
Christmas Eve Remembrances by Charles Rucker. Growing up in Rochester, Minnesota during the late 1940s brings back memories of a comfortable childhood. And one of those remembrances pertaining to Christmas was the joy of Christmas Eve, starting in the dining room. Christmas Eve dinners were special, served with the finest glassware, silverware, and china, along with the lighted candles, flowers, and cloth napkins. Mom and Dad sat at each end of the table, with Brother Dean and myself across from each other. Place settings were my responsibility, and checked by Mom for correctness. Before her marriage to Dad, my mother was an elementary school teacher, and that teachership was brought home to our family life. Instruction, learning, and manners, along with soft discipline. The table was filled with serving bowls of potatoes, vegetables, a salad of greens, freshly baked hot rolls, and the golden brown 18-pound turkey on large platters, waiting for Dad to do the carving with his special bone-handled knife and fork. After dinner, a freshly baked pie was served, and yes, a la mode. Mom had her fresh cup of after-dinner coffee, quietly sitting in her elegant manner, this time with a slight smile, knowing that her two boys were anxious to depart into the living room, where there was a large, freshly cut pine tree, fully decorated a week before, with lights, ornaments, strings of popcorn, and now with presents awaiting our discovery. "Not yet, boys," was her announcement. We had another task, a tradition not to be broken, to wash the dishes after clearing the table. This was not to be a hurried task. No dishwasher was at our house. This time we boys had to complete the task, carefully, completely hand-towel dried, and put back into the cupboard. Upon Mom's approval, we retired to the living room, which had a fireplace. Now Dad had already started a crackling wood fire that had been burning, so with the warmth of the glowing fire, the fresh scent of pine, and the Christmas music softly being played on 33 1/3 records from the Magnavox stereo cabinet, as we then all gathered around the Christmas tree, encircled with colorful, wrapped ribbon boxes, awaiting our surprise and happy selves. Opening each present in turn, respecting the excitement and joys of each other's gifts, was a wonderful and happy occasion. Contentment from this special dinner, the warmth from the glowing fire, the Christmas background music from the 33 1/3 vinyl records, and our family enjoying the season's gifts, both physically and spiritually, created a mindful, wonderful remembrance not to be forgotten.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Westminster Canterbury Tales podcast. Thank you for listening.